omo mo ko nsuo so koyi nam enuano bi kura yen nam ewo fra ne finfin ankasa enti wo hwa ye wo nsuo yi so na ye ne akuafo de bi etwetwe nkomo owura ne mi bisa ne se e de na nsuo finfin na aka se wo koye nam enam ne so de nsuo mu dada
yo nana enam on de da nsuo mu dada ba nam a ye yen ewo nsuo ni finfin mu eno ye tropical fish what me yen wo baby amani ye but tropical fish there ehia a maximum oxygen etimi ma won enyini tumpempen so a what me ton won entina ma yen de wo mfimfini mu
omadi die omo hwe ne ade no moye ne sei moye omo de nsuo yi kwan be na mo fa so mo aduan se mo ye o kwan be na mo fa so mo aduan
yo entina ma ye ma won duane every 6 times a day. Yema one 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 11:30. Why? Let's just say uko break anisa. Then you come back. Ubesana 1 o'clock till the rest of the hours.
Now when it dance you know I say air for me. Now mo di bibia so. Dennis
ye wo anchors ana ye wo columns yesisi eche won nti mframa bonus say bonus anso ehihim enya de eyehwe
na de me bisa bi mu se net na shensu na ase nyoma be na mode ayesa ade amode ye
ye wo net first one na ye certain and ye protection net etimima emu akese edida ensobu nanim no entime nkoka won ye keep won ho enti na ma ye keep won for safety no first net ne ye protection net ena inner net ne ye condension net wowom ye ma won wiane wodi wo feel comfortable.
Okay na ye mra bi net no adwuma na nkasa ne sei ehun se lorry type bi ededa ho ne ade adwuma na nkasa ene sei mo ye ne sei saa ade a mo ye wo hei yemfi ahyase enkopem bra wo de nam begum chechire mu kakra
you adwuma na de wo be hyase no wo be ya cage wo ye cage ni wi a cage ni ye yende na wo hwe sei eno ye 5 by 5 ebenum ye ne 6 by 6
5 feet by 5 feet
yes
okay
by yende ni ye 5 by 5 feet now nti wo ye cage ni wi a waton don wo be paman and also by the same size
okay.
But the deep less no and no be corner be say at least 6 feet down okay nti eba no sa na wa ma 4 corners no wo be ma anchor etimi cut down ema entimi emframa mbona entimi hihim na say entimi nkoka dua bi a beteten nti wo ye enu wi a afei na waton condition net nti first net a wo hu eno ye Russia net
net di kan wo
we ye protection net ne di kai wo hu ye protection ne ye shemu ne ye wona ye fa ne say overgrow ana deform ye wonam bi a ye friend deform say nam na enyema customers wona na ye tugu protection net no nti won so ye ma wonduane ma wonyini ye chi eton ma wona wo pe
obusafo ye de nkakra efi nsuo na no aba bedu eye bebia omoye nam wo nsuo mfimfini ha afi ye hwe na afi yetu anamon akọ eho ankasa na ya hwese de enuoma esi etie enti medican esi menu ano so ba be kame ho na afi ya hwese de ahanso omusi eye nam ya fa nsuo nani sede na ye twetwe nkomo ba no na yaba bedu ahadie na kwan a asuo fra na yegina so yi dodo na boni di akosommo no na yegina so yi na yenuanom ebi anya kwan foforo bi a mo ye nam ewo nsuo no na yekwetwe nkomo no ebi se bi yaba bedura ye nto aye nkomo twetwe no hu se net ni bi susu a ebi su mu susu enam no nkitwa ne guwe mu na akase ne guwe mu ade ntina net ni bi su a na ebi susu
nia onwu se esusuan ɛno na ɛnam a ɛyɛ 5 grams ɛwɔ mu ba ne a wohu sɛ ɛni soso no ɛno deɛ yɛ 25 grams to 30 grams ɛna ɛwɔ mu
nti meto asa na ɛsɛ 5 grams na ɛnam mu susua
wosusua
aha mebisa wɔ asɛm na mento aso bi wansa na mebisa bibi em sa no yi na ma papa ɛnam no form free hin na wodo ma be ade
yɛwɔ hatchery a ɛyɛ Delta Fishes Hatchery
yes baby am pai kusua
yɛ pai kusua yɛde ɛnam nketenkete afiri ba ha a condition won wa ha ɛma won miane a wonyini
na woyi bi fi nsuo no bɛyɛ no wa ha nyi yana
ebe yi ba nyade a bɛnyene te sɛ nea yɛ pai kusua no firi hatchery ɛba ha
sɛ na me omu gu nsuo mu die omu yɛ omu akɛse me yi omu yɛ dada adentina woyi omu begu ha dia omu nyina so omu nya kwan ɛnante nsuo mu nkɔ akyiri ntia na ade bentia
ɛnam aduane a wo nsuo ni mu no aduane a wodi esuno aduane a yɛn ma wɔn wɔ cage ni mu aduane a yɛn ma wɔn cage ni well treated with well protein ɛma wɔn ba wɔn a wɔn ni na nsuo ni mu deɛ otimi ndi aduane basa ntimi ma wɔn goof
okay pondo no de omu gu nkitoro omu gu ma akosi prom be ya kese ana mu yi bi fi baabi e de begu baabi ɛno no mo yɛ no sɛ
ɛwɔ pond ne mu no ye di won free hatchery wo say e di ba ha say ya
okay
ye yan one to a certain gram ye ton ma customers
we won
ye we won
okay na some de mo yen apart from some de bi ma customers a mo kwa akoyen say sa na pa kire
sa na pa
kire no mo kwa akoyen na kire say mo yen bi so a be di nya bi betumi adiwa
ye obi pa ye yen wa a wotimi nya bi di
yen hwedi yen concentrate o mo a ye di ɛno no nketwa no begu ha ya no wa kese ana be yi na free ha de connect kese mu na me pese ma me kire mu kakra
ye di won free hatchery ba ha se ya ye di won gu nketwa no a ɛyɛ Russian net
okay
every hono ye di won free Russian net to production net
if Russia man mu na ba ya na di keke net sa
ye bi wo Ghana ba ɛyɛ Russia
oh okay enti mu yom fana do magua mu danda ne mu akopem emre dodo sen ansa na afei mu yom aton
ye tete won na ye ma won duane kusi busum nsia ansa na ya ton na ye ready for market
emeti wase a obeda pond dodo sen mu ansa na edubre also de pond gas to
eda hatchery 1 month after 1 month edi insone swa and only 5 months solid
5 months
solid
and
I will bet it
na uyi na akwa okay yemra so biem omu danso emu de edanya na ti emu susa kakra na okasa aduane de matiti aduane bi mfi na enkyem ba bi nwura ma no so munya ni ana eno de omu dikan wanya hwe
eno de ebi entimi mfiri abonten bi embesim because ye wo feed guard a guardi feed ebi ntimi mfiri abonten kum ebi ntimi mfiri inside eba abonten
ti ye wo feed na atisen
eno ye hopper net eye mosquito net ye pam up to the size of the net no ye di abo ehia no ye set wo
okay kwan be na mo fa so chi wo mu ye bisa se kwan be na mo fa so chi nam
okay but you rubber bottles
okay
ye gumu anua
okay
ti ye gumu anua na ye de nso kakra bia egusu ene na ye hye na homa ye de ye sinkese
mamisa se emo ewo nsuo mu yi omupomuden se mo ayen de yare ne ade tumba mutumi nya crisis se bia mbaba na bia yare bia asim ana se bia chemical kra bi awo nsuo no aba be kan mo mutumi nya crisis bisa
yetumi nya bebre eno ne fungus na chese eto de bia wondua ne diem nso teme ma won yare nti eto de bi na se wo ba cage no so na se wo hu kuro bi wo ano a na chese yeah
na modern sum de be den se huru wona no
etime ba
basura na so na musunu se bibi tetena
eto de bi na se wo se mune du na se wo ba be didi se ya wo wanga no
okay
nti ebi wa ebi ano a na hu se feed no wutime limiting
nti eno na ba ne saa kwan be na afa so sa wo yare wo be twetwe na wo ma basoro na wode aduru agu omo so ana abaye omo dan because yare de wi ade owu na eba
eto de bia wo check dodo a wo stock se wo be che won mo a na wa che won because of overcrowded
eno de yare eba
to me di yare bre won.
Oh, okay. Na mu ton a wo ana kan gram say na gram say mu twa me kodu gram dodo say ansa na mo afiase yi om so moto.
Yeah, grams be brave. Customers beat me demanding school boys SS. And no, just say ebia that is the price I would draw. But the minimum is up to size 2, size 3. Size
2 ne size 3 no what can kilos near there?
And no, we are at me young fan say depends the weight. To what me 35 kilos and now 40 kilos. Number
na ebisa se na o kan bibi se overcrowded ni ade nti e ba ne sa se bi e ba se o pond ni ade aye ma na o be nden o do mo kwai
na che se eno nte na ma eto de bi se wo ba be stock here create space should in case of sabre no so a what make keep bi nte na ma is not compulsory to fill up all your cage nti what me JB say overcrowd be man what transfer be
and the pond do say na wo ha e hwe ade tintin agina so ya o pond no kan abenya be do
say pond na ye wa ha say you were getting to 20 pounds.
20 pounds.
Yes.
But me hu say akire ho no aye say ba bi wo ho a haban kura fifi wo pond no mu ade eno asay ana asay den na tie
and say eno ye project yedi esi eni so in the next month no ye ba be stock is 4 kgs ewe eni
na ye den na haban ne ba mu sa mu yi nam ne fi mu na haban ne ba mu na se e ba ne se na haban tumi nwura ne ade ba mu sa fi ni ade
ye keep ye protection net na ya chechire won ye diwu egu ho no ohun se enframant me mbo fa won ho enama efi no atare ho ti ye ba be use won na ye yi won nyina na ya hohoro won kama
hohoro net no okay now we come from asem ade ya ye gina so and in nsuo solution for so tade kese voter river ni gina so subontin kese eni gina so enframa betumi asa ade gina so
pacho da bi enframa ntimi nse ya ade a ye gina so
na nsuo to na ba se nsuo yiri a nsuo ni yiri na ekosoro enya sa ne tie okay fine na ebusuan fo yenye adusua kakra Roberts ni hwa Roberts akese na wa se ba se obi mfasa bibi mfasa ama se ntokuro bi beda Robert bi ho na ni bisi
da ho se ya eteme kofe enti na ma ya hihye ties and support a etime scratching and waba
oh okay mami according to mu kakra pa yesese obeba na obi bi ni pa boni bi abon tokura tie we entwe ma de ne nko form sa na ba chi
instantly
ebedi brebe say
ebedi brebe at least 6 to 8 7 to 8 hours
enuma ye dia ya de meni wuwie enuma ye dia ya de Ghana memu ne ewe mokrafi amanone Roberts no ni adanet ni ade mokrafi amanone ana my Ghana heya ana ye ba mo ye hu se broni bi ni nam ha ye wo ye memu heya ana se mokrafi amanone na eba
acho ye hye dwuma na se ne ye de sha se ne nyina fra amanone ba dwuma no koso no de ye to bi wo ye memu ha e de hye
mfie se ni ade adansu yi
ade dansu 4 years to 5 years
enti ebedam mfie se na asai ana se dem an se dem
ede nsu no su be se 30 years to 35 years
enoma na odi aye nde bo na wo se wo sesa no 30 to 35 years no na ade wom loyal tie wom Roberts wom ene net ni ade na wen na bi e kɔ ne wo besesa e wen no nso de oda ho no oda ho enoma e wom
ene ne ahoma wo de achechire ties ena metals wo de aye angle bars eno de etime we na achenti to de bia na wa yo maintenance
brebe na mo ye maintenance eda mu my maintenance in present
eda mu ye maintenance we 5 times
my maintenance be 5 times okay for your king come on. You will flow sell from farms. I have to get king and come on. I will do soon in the sun. Say, as a Kayano, you will send in on the air now. Any penny partner, money, and you can come up. Now, you're not doing so. And I'm saying, I sit here. Hurrah! Come on.
We have a call about to flow cell farms. And I hope so far so good for you.
Oh, no, my. Within the same.
But the friend Evans, could you dance so?
In soon, the question say, why not the mouth? Why the mouth? Why say, yeah, no more soon.
Well, Ghana is saying it's controlled by Water Resources Commission.
Okay.
And you permit from the Water Resources Commission.
Okay.
After you acquire assassination, so our application to Water Resource Commission was granted.
Okay.
And we were given a certain bill to pay it to, and we had access to and permit from the Environmental Protection Agency to show that we are not contaminating the water.
Right, Ivan Dan, so see this and Namian, will be so remote. Yes, it be a boom say that. So when you are against your person, and you're about to
well, some sector, different aquaculture sector.
Okay.
And our different dimensions will be able to play various parts.
Okay.
There is the aspect of input supplies.
Okay.
She said, no, what me supply inputs be one Adrianina Omudi.
Okay.
And I want kitty from fingerlings, you can supply that also.
Okay.
And a fishing nets and a cage construction materials.
Okay.
And all the ropes and all accessories, even motors and pumps, from input materials.
Okay.
Then we come to the the fish itself.
Okay.
You can farm the fish itself. Just so you can get fingerlings, no at all. Fish feed from the input supplies, no the amount until sell money. I will do table size. Over to me also our the other aspect that has to do with the marketing. Just say when we grow this after a year harvesting, it has to be taken from the farm to the trade.
Okay.
So, though say a family of Volta region has said, "Now the between all Kumasi, water cry, the Chimay, Tamale, all over the place." So that aspect also is something else you can also enter.
Okay.
So you have, as an interested person, to look at the place that excites you more.
Okay.
Maybe a position more comfortable. Now,
into flow cell farm, the way and away, because I buy a woman be brave, but in Kebama, ya have for it's everywhere. No, say, when I may be person, you be a quite also fashion. No, to because we show you TV, amount for what interest when you be obey. Yama Bena, come the away, then a day.
Yeah, as floss, yeah, fingerlings, no.
Okay.
Yes, small ones. Busumi be a to me, by 2 million pieces of fingerlings, a fingerling baku or pip, Pimino. Okay. Every month. So we have customers on to the various size to put. So that is also input material. And now, your table size, our baby way. So in the middle of the Volta River right now, your round cages are young and we grow the fishes in them. So we are doing both table size, no, and I so fingerlings, no. Okay. And I nurture, so we also give advisory services. People who want to go into fish farming say, "Yet me, various forms of advice. Yet you and say they share good practices and bad practices with them, so that at the end they can all be successful." Say we are in the industry with me, then
okay. Anyway, in Syria was you say system be a rubber iron none at the end of this. You miss say on my one and him the free and abrophobia na kofaba and yes some year.
Well, so technology first copied from Thailand. Okay. You copy every hole, but we built it. Your materials no organ has pipe way in your organ and that day way in your organ and I young say your crafty for farm her Until you welding all these 2 pipes and this one. Yankasana welding over her say. And at net no so Japan Bibia or her. Until everything you see on the water here is made by Flossel. Anything I am advice say.
Okay.
So person we and in here first said the first thing I will say we need to be our business with that about me say. Now what you let the person know exactly what you want to do. Then you let me know and try to understand what maybe your strength and what maybe your weakness and what then I advise you on the best area to go into and say about materials choice of materials they ain't papa they soon papa they ain't bet me about in the long time they soon bet me about in the short time and I am also to make sure so why successful
nami who say and your my open bebre ewa ha oxygen in your mayor modi ye bi wa ha na de ni ade ni no so ma connect ni wa bi and am de nka beka say nsuo timu ya na ordinary timu wa keji ni nti na oxygen ni ade ni nyina da ho hye nsuo mu ni ade
because also and I'm no more in the world in the river itself say ABI say oxygen level and one location they can swim from that location echo different location but also there to see you the more go cage back home be for example I have say a cage na regional sway about 70,000 fish 70,000 fish they consuming oxygen be brain and maybe oxygen now when somewhere this particular area cut down but almost because say more net we want to mean swim cut different side so we have to support them into the airlines now about cage no say pump oxygen to make sure say they have the minimum level of oxygen to grow.
Adwuma na duba bia na no mabia din kakra nti yenye nkyiremu awia ne anadwo se ba sa anadwo mo na benya oxygen a wo ye ne den
air pump adwuma in the night
nti wo beda na wo de atum
sometimes even during the day so your machine be or this oxygen level the measure to make a show so it can show you say okay and then okay. So for example we want the oxygen to be above 5 ppm. So sometimes when it gets lower, don't say when you know bathroom, no more baby or looking for air to breathe. Now so below
yeah, also pipes near they do technology if you Thailand, the Bagana hair na to turn you man say maybe in Ghana the Nyamiasi. O madua no mudi nso mo ye wa hair ana mo krafia manoni.
Ye krabi efria manoni. Company be so Ghana ha omo ye bi. But there are different requirements of food at various stages of their growth. Maybe so I talk Ghana there no. Maybe so I na ye krabi. See there ye them was see no. Ye krabi every Holland and be so free Egypt. Egypt. So we have feed from 2 different countries. Plus Ghana there no.
AYEKOO me dey din koma ba mi sa question yi say duane na mbo ni di no. Debe nyoma no ye dey.
Well, that's a question Obisan is a very important question. Because I do maybe you see the WhatsApp on Facebook now, so any negative information can fly all over the world in just a matter of seconds. I do maybe uncomfortable to make us say tilapia any good fish because people feed it with cow dung or pig waste and all those things, but I'm taking opportunity to clarify. Your fish's quality is as good as what you give to it. And yes, say as Flosser and for most of the fish farms in Ghana that I know, we use extruded pelleted feed, which are factories with a certain food safety certification, as it said ISO 22000 and ISO 9000. So there are certain things that into me and feed, otherwise the producers will lose their certificate. And in the ingredients, there be a rice bran, there be a maize, there be a soya, there be a tuna. The most important one here is soya, rice bran, tuna. And maize. Those are the 4 key ingredients. And sometimes we have to make the fish oil also extra so that they can get certain level of fat. Because fat, it helps them to maintain their they are balanced against the current.
AYEKOO.
Ebi se wekwa akoto nam tilapia no na bi wana strade wo aduane no wo hyeda de bi ma oma na be mo be do strade bebre ana se de omo ye omo de oye den a obenya de strade wo
We ain't there now obenya de strade wo because enam nankasa no the body produces strade.
Okay.
And nankasa the body produces. Even if you catch the one in the wild, yeah man do no crap obenya strade kakra bi okay. So the way, you know, because of the growth that we want, it has to be a certain protein level.
Okay.
The most important thing, a protein level. We do the grow out ones, protein level is a minimum of 35%.
Okay.
Minimum of 35%. Now, fat, you say 8 to 10%.
Okay.
So sometimes, kasano, so I think with or without the feed, or still.
Okay. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, we need to mu produce a mu gusui fingerlings any tabletop near their working market net is saying because kuyadwuma AYEKOO yedi hu nkom obedu baby o say madam ye kra no ye nto benya obi nto market net is saying
for table size the market is very good.
Okay.
So are you ready to see and when there is a network of buyers and sellers.
Okay.
And see, when you connect with them, you just let them know, say, I'm ready.
Okay.
No, my bar. We say, I'm 70,000 okay, back. We never back with me.
Oh, okay.
Fingerlings, no, sir. And so, say, Sunday, all the farms in Ghana, literally, we are the biggest hatchery in Ghana.
Okay.
Yes, Ghana, you know, the hatchery, the kind number one,
okay.
Producing high quantity fingerlings. Okay. They buy in their thousands, sometimes to meet 50,000, sometimes 100,000. I think this year the biggest order 2 million to one customer in one delivery.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. And currently, so there's a project buying They supply fingerlings into all the ponds and the dugouts in the 3 northern regions.
Oh, okay.
You call Upper East, you call Upper West. And northern region and Kassan. All in the government wants to help them to produce fish. Until we have been contracted as a company to put fingerlings in all those ponds.
Okay. Maintenance services are not saying you say I did agree to me. Say any panel inside here, I just say we see maintenance culture and maintenance services are not saying.
Yes, well, internal maintenance plan. You have 2 types of planning.
Okay.
Your consequence-driven maintenance, and planned maintenance.
Okay.
Planned maintenance. No, your plan say, for example, after every production, you may in it, and then we will mend and we do all those things and fix the cages. And it's planned per period, depending on how much fish you produce. And a consequence-driven ones, so. Comes as a result of maybe an incident or some mistake we buy. Sometimes the net is a bit nyati. Okay. So our divers are called down in cases like that. Share all the required safety devices, the diving kit and the oxygen cylinders. Mama kwasi ho. Kwasi ho. Mama ko pam. Net no wall. And your devices be your robot be to me all the inspections for us. Now I share and say, okay, net no. This side, our problem. The other side, also, our problem. They are fixing it according to the plan that we have.
And so you can see that way. When your situation be that say be a net, no, a boak a CB, say be a crocodile, be near the Persebia, or best say or net out when near Huda.
In your situation, there have been times that we lost 2 cages. I think there was a big fish being a trinet, it's missing. I think it's about 2 or 3 times. Okay. But by God's grace, let me recover and keep on moving forward. Photon with me, I can say, when you go around the whole world, there's only 60% of good farmable land remaining, which is in Africa.
Okay.
And see, very fine say we as young people in Africa should venture into agriculture, like the World Bank boss Jim Kenyon Kine when he was here in Ghana and visited Flosel. Okay. Okay, say in this century, one of the most exciting areas and investment in agriculture. Okay. Because where did it say we are Juma mine so oil and gas or we are pilot or whatever it is. Okay. So I will call on the young people to get the guts and join us, and let's venture into this and do something fruitful for God and country. Okay. Well, answer. Papa. AYEKOO. Yeah. AYEKOO. Yeah. You TV dancing so. Yes, yeah, that was it. What about Flosel? And I hope you enjoy the Flosel experience. That's it. I enjoy. Thank you.
Your family teacher Samoa. Me free Ohio Agricultural College. Me attachment as internship by me ba saying my babeto other colleagues be wa hanum say omusu free UCC and KNUST. By through this internship no abuayen ama yesu anyama bebre e wo Flosel farms. Me pese me encourage other schools, especially agricultural students and aquaculture students, you know. Say even say omunya opportunity say omu be attachment omu journey because of ejuma anase bibisa omu enya ahoden anase ahokeke bi na omu meye be boa omu because if we have say ya ubetimi e dey akwakoye some small business e be boa from there no you can also continue.